No, not yet. The menu underneath, where you just play with the low cut and the high cut, the menu underneath that, the other menu underneath that, is it on 4 and 0 on the low? Yes, sir. Negative, sir. Take it off of that. Take it off of that. Take it off of that. The first one is vice versa. I know it's going to be different because we're on the side, lower side. So do the same thing for the like what you did with the transmit. But the first one is going to be 4K, and the one for the far right is going to be 0.
KB2UKA.
KB2UKA.
You got it. When I hear boombastic audio, I like to say hello. This is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. Beautiful 4K pocket you got going there.
Yeah, likewise, Doug. Yeah, likewise. Good evening. The call here is whiskey number 2, Victor Golf Alpha, W2VGA. I'm in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm in QSO with Mr. Thomas. He's in Brooklyn. He's trying to get his Flex thing 6500 going there. It was way too narrow for me. So we're trying to get his transmit and his receive up to par, you know?
Yeah, Roger. I've been listening. I'm right across the sound from you. I used to live in Walcott, north of you. But now I live in Kings Park or Smithtown, which is right on the sound, directly across from you. And your friend in Brooklyn, 40 must be very short because I'm only about 25 miles from him. And I hear him in there. He's not strong because we are even closer. But, yeah, I hear you guys. All right, cool, man. I'm just going to be listening on the side. But, yeah, you got your low end. Beautiful there. I'm running an Anon 7000, about a kilowatt right now. I process all the audio with an Apollo UAD interface and Pro Tools. So it's all being done on the computer.
Yeah, cool, fine. Yeah, man, I'm looking at the signal and beautiful audios. Yeah, I think I heard it before. I'm going to say I hear you on 195 with the group every now and then. Because I'm looking at your QRZ page, and I know I've been here before. I've never tried the software or that stuff on the computer before. I always said I want to give it a try. One day I'll definitely do it, just out of curiosity. But nice setup, very very nice setup. I'm just guessing that you're not using that 204 anymore, and some of these other fancy stuff I see here. Over.
Yeah, it's all sitting next to me. What happened was, I was doing everything inside the DAW. Well, I started on a regular rack, and then I went inside the DAW, and then I went back to a regular rack, Bellari preamp that I found already Voodoo modified for $200. I couldn't say no to it. It was an RP 520. So I was running a Bellari preamp, a noise gate, the DEQ 2496, the AFX 204, the virtualizer, and then about a month ago, my power supply went into 2496, and it would come and go, and I started getting an electrical noise. So I said, screw it, and I just rebuilt the chain in the DAW. So, yeah, I'll probably be back on rack, but man, I got nothing to worry about when it's on the computers. As long as the computer turns on, I'm good.
Yeah, very good, very good. Man, yeah, very, nice setup. Very nice. The very day I bought that 2496, man, I don't know, man. I had issues with it, and stupid me didn't send it back to the banging on top of it, and as long as I don't turn it off, it will stay on. So a friend of mine is using it in Jamaica right now, but it went dead on him about a month ago. So now it's not even coming on. Usually, you tap it, move up some wires inside, and it will stay on. As long as you don't turn it off, it will stay on forever, but it went dead. But get to find out that's a big issue with that 24. I'm hoping you're talking about a DEQ 2496. Very, very, very nice equipment, but it takes a little bit getting used to. If you're not a tweaker, forget it. Forget it. Over.
Oh, yeah, and I loved the DEQ 2496. So what was happening with mine sounds just like what was happening with yours. I would be talking, and it wouldn't power off, but the audio signal would be cut off. There'd be nothing getting inside the DEQ. And then I would tap it or yell into the microphone, and then the signal would turn back on, and it would continue down the audio chain to the AFX. It was very strange. I'm assuming it's the power supply. I also read that they're not great in an RF environment. So who knows? Maybe my RF ingress or whatever screwed it up. I don't think everyone has RF. It depends if it's making it in or not. So maybe RF got to it. I'm not sure.
No, I think there's something went wrong with the manufacturing of that stuff. Very nice unit, very, very nice, but there's tons and tons and tons of people having problems with the power source. I think I had figured out where mine was because I went inside and moved up some wires, and I found the problem right where the power supply section is. And I didn't troubleshoot it like what I see on the internet. Just take a solder iron and literally go over back all those little joints. But that's for the next time I visit the island. I might try that. I don't want to get rid of it. It's a very, very nice unit. You got pretty much everything. The only thing is missing in that unit is a blasted mic preamp. You got everything. I'm on a back. I started out using that, and I wanted to have my stuff separated. And next thing you know, one other piece leading to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And I have a friend of mine. He's now Silent Key, and he have a whole bunch of RP Bellari stuff in his shack. Call sign is N2APJ. Not sure if you're familiar with his call. Passed away just before COVID. I can't wait for the family to call me and say they're selling out some stuff. They're ready. I would love to get that hold of that preamp. Alright, tell you what. Let me see what's going on with my friend, Mr. Thomas in Brooklyn. The kind of surprise parties this short tonight usually drops out already. So nice to meet you again, Doug. Things will work before without a doubt. So I'll probably pick it back with you in a little bit. KB2UKA, W2VGA.
All right, Rowan. Good to speak with you, man. Sounding great. I'm going to be on the side here just listening. I got to go grab my daughter from gymnastics in a little bit. All right, Whiskey 2 VGA, KB2UKA, 73.
Roger. Anyway, I'll be here when you come back. Thomas, you there, W2VGA? KK2USA, go ahead.